So I was using my chainsaw the other day and realized that I screwed something up when I was sharpening it the last time. Loose two things I need to fix. When I using it, I was cutting up some 2x6. That's why I've got this here, but it does the same thing in logs. I tried it. It cuts to, remember now, I think it cuts to my left. So it actually goes in and curves and locks up. So I can only go in a couple inches and then it just jams up. And what I did is, I don't know exactly how, but when I sharpened it, I've got my teeth out of sync with each other. So one is a little bit longer than the other. So the ones on my left side here are a bit longer than the ones on my right. It's enough I can see it just looking at them now that I'm looking at it. So I've got to fix that. So I know that's what the problem is because it happened after I sharpened it, and the bar is not bent or anything like that, and the other possible causes. So I'm just going to give you a quick demo here of what it's doing, and then we'll go inside and see if we can fix it. I've never tried this before, but the solution seems pretty obvious. Get the teeth the same length. All right, I'm just going to show you this, and then we'll go inside and fix it up, hopefully. So you'll see as I cut this, you can see it cut a bit to the left, and then it just stops and won't cut anymore. I'm over exaggerating, trying to push it in further. But you can see it's just not going to go cut anymore. Chain's going, nothing's happening. That's what I'm trying to fix. All right, so you can see what it did there. It goes in, I'd say about 2 inches, and then just won't go in any further. I can wiggle it around and get it to go a little bit further if I play with it, but it doesn't go in very well. And you can see the only thing it's doing is kind of curving to the left here. So, I mean, what's obviously happening is it's curving enough that it's jamming the bar up, I guess. Should be easy enough to fix, hopefully. So we'll go in and see if we can get that fixed. All right, so step one. I am going to just tighten up my chain a bit. Oops, turn it the right way, righty-tighty. Okay. Good. Lift up on the bar a bit while you're tightening it. That way it is in the right position, so when you're pushing down on it, it won't slip. As you know, there's a little bit of play in your bar, so it may as well be up when you're tightening it. And then when you push down on the bar when you're cutting, it'll already be at its max travel. Won't affect your tightening at all, or your adjustment at all. All right, put it in the vise. Now it's the other teeth going the other way that need the big adjustment. I'm going to just touch these teeth up as the chain itself does need to be sharpened, so I'll give even the shorter teeth a couple of strokes here. Okay, there's my doubles. So I always start at the double links. There's two facing the same direction, just so I know, and I've gone all the way around. I might do a video on this later. There's other people that have done it, but it's a great sharpener. The Still 2-in-1. There's generic ones out now, but Still did the first ones. And I have to tell you, like I was horrible at well, I still am horrible at sharpening chainsaws with just a file. The quote-unquote proper way of doing it, the way you should know how to do it. I was always terrible at it. I screwed up more chains than I can count, and I'd get them sharp enough they cut, and that was about the best you could say. This thing does a fantastic job. Really, I could take old chains that I wrecked before and turn them back into like the cut like they're new. Can't say enough good things about this for somebody like me who is not a pro and needs a bit of help. So just really quickly, it's not going to be a review on this, but you just line it up, the angles here. It's got angle markers here, and of course here as well to help keep you in line. So that gives you your standard angle, and then you just push it straight through to keep it flat on all the planes, horizontal and vertical planes. So like I say, I'm just doing a light couple of course, after saying I was going to start at the double, I didn't. Just a couple of strokes, because it's not bad. Light strokes in this direction, and when we go back the other way, I'm going to be much more aggressive as I try to fix that teeth length. Interestingly, I had this out in the woods. There was a group of us a few weeks back cutting a new trail for the bikes, and I brought this back, and I've been raving about how well it sharpened, and I went to sharpen my saw and another saw, and it wasn't doing a very good job at all, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong. It was making a liar out of me. They were barely able to cut after I finished, and I had been so distracted and trying to chat with people and talk with people as I was going, and I didn't realize till I got home what I must have done is I was doing them backwards. I was filing the teeth from the wrong way. So basically, these teeth I was kind of filing them like this, which of course did not work at all. So once I turned around and started doing it the right way, I should rename my channel to Things I've Screwed Up. I seem to spend all of my time explaining the various errors I've made on my projects. So like I say, I'm just giving a couple of quick strokes on these. Not really counting, I'm going by feel. You can feel when it stops cutting in. Where's my, yeah, I already did that tooth. Alright, so I'm going to call that side done. And I'll give you more of a close-up here on what I'm trying to fix. So I taped this in real time and then realized no one's going to want to watch this, so this is sped up. I'm just sharpening the teeth just like I did the other side, just doing it a whole lot more to remove more of the meat to even up the teeth. As I alluded to with some of my text comments earlier in the video, this was only part of the problem. It certainly was an issue, but this likely happened gradually over time as I tried to sharpen the teeth evenly. I got one side a little more than the other. However, the other part of the problem was the short teeth were dull. So the last time I sharpened it, I must have messed up that side. That's the first time or I just didn't do it, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I had to touch up both sides, and then as you can see, it cut beautifully. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. I need all the subscribers I can get. New channel!